They all say that they don't think about it, that that's in the past. They're not worried about the way the Game 7 went down last year. It's an important game because it's a division game, but it would be much different if both teams had their full lineup. That being said, it's still important for Toronto to put a couple of wins together.
Of the season on Saturday night, and is brought ahead by Connor Clifton. Move back across, and Chris Wagner throws it back in front. Backes a chance, but it ticked off the crossbar. Great chance in time for Backes.
David Backes, who scored his first of the year in Montreal the other night, gets inside of Nazem Kadri, flips this up, it just clips the top of the crossbar and really take the net from Rask, who has actually played quite well since he's returned.
Jake DeBrusk with a quick shot off the mask of Anderson. The rebound down to Hyman, centers it, and the pass broken up by Kadri ahead to Hyman.
Without Bergeron as a guy that's not a goal-first player, has to get better.
Lead pass for Kadri alone. Nazem Kadri backhand shot at the goalpost. What a chance for Kadri, hits the pipe from the backhand.
I don't think he got enough on it as he would like to. Not enough wood on the backhand as he had Halak frozen.
Steers that to the sideboards. In comes Miller with it. Evan Miller drops it back. Cave has time. In shoots at the goalpost. Rebound loose in front. Backes couldn't find it. A post at either end of the rink in the last couple of minutes. Turned out to be money well spent, with the Bruins running into all kinds of injury problems on their D to start the year. Lead pass to Kapanen. In comes Kasperi. Kapanen drops it back for Kadri. Works to the backhand shot. Stopped by Halak. And he'll hang on. Another great chance for Nazem Kadri. Morgan Riley off the inboards he goes. Marner trying to pick it up and does. Mitch Marner centers it. Tavares in, shoots. Halak made the stop in tight there on John Tavares. Set up perfectly by Mitch Marner. Back in the point is Dermott. In, shoots, score! Travis Dermott. 1-0 Toronto.
The popular Dermott gets his first of the season. This is another shift where Marchand, Pastrnak, and Forsbacka Karlsson are hemmed in their zone. What a feed from Marner through to Tavares. The puck's blocked. But then when Pastrnak misfires on the puck, Marner's going to grab it again. And through the screen, the crowd in front of Jaro Halak. He doesn't pick it up. And Travis Dermott's got his first of the year, and the Leafs a deserved 1-0 lead.
Marchand across to Krug. Walks in, fires off the foot of Dermott. And Marchand holds again. 20 seconds to go in the power play. Marchand sends it back. Pastrnak scores!
At least 3 times they have a chance to clear. They can't get it out. This is a difficult power play to get your hands on because everybody flows all over the place. Torrey Krug's the point man, I guess, but sometimes he's down around the front of the net. And eventually, when everyone wears out, Brad Marchand is going to find the puck, hold it on the backhand, and David Pastrnak's got his 9th power play goal, his 18th goal of the season.
And Kadri. And now brought in by Krejci. Drop back, Krejci for DeBrusk. In, shoots, and what a glove stop by Freddie Anderson.
Oh, that's a big stop for Freddie Anderson to make. And DeBrusk, who's been as hot as any Boston Bruin, 7 goals in 9 games, tries to go up under the bar on Anderson.
Finds Backes, rings wide, he goes to Krug, drops it back, Pastrnak leans on that shot, tipped in front. Anderson reaches back and makes the save. A wraparound try by Marchand, goes right through the crease. Now Krug jumps in. And Marchand back on it, 35 seconds to go on the power play. Banks that to Pastrnak, whips that back in front, loose puck swung on by DeBrusk, rebound, Backes with a chance. That was blocked. Marchand wheels and fires, head of the goalpost. Now Pastrnak tries to play it back door, and Kapanen sends it down the ice. Nice puck. In comes Freddie Gauthier along with Marner, drops it back. Marner holds, has a look, spins back behind the goal, throws it back with a dribble. Ozhiganov score! Igor Ozhiganov, his first National Hockey League goal.
Man, it's a funny game. Igor Ozhiganov scores his first NHL goal on a shot that's going wide of the net that banks in off of John Moore. He's got a 3-game point streak. Igor Ozhiganov, congratulations on your first National Hockey League goal.
As Krug has it back, shoots, tipped in front, Pastrnak scores! Here he comes again. David Pastrnak ties the game at 2.
Forsbacka Karlsson was 0-5 in the first period. Cave wins the draw. Krug with an excellent shot pass or my mistake, it was Marchand on the draw, wins it straight back. And Pastrnak, that's good hands to hold a hard pass. He gets through clean off the wall, not tied up at all. He gets through off the wall right to the front of the net.
Picked up by Marner. 25 seconds to go on the power play. What a move by Marner. Marleau drops it back in his loose, front shoots. Alexander rebound, score! Josh Leivo, and Toronto's back on top.
Don't bore you, do they? What a rush by Marner, and what a nifty move by Tyler Ennis. Marner's at the end of his shift here. He's been on for about 1 minute and 40. He loses Chris Wagner in the neutral zone. Oops. And then Ennis, what a dance. In the middle of the ice, he walks the Bruins forward. Noel Acciari here. Nice stop by Halak, and then Josh Leivo. He's got goals in back-to-back games.
Toronto is changing. And back goes Krug. Fed ahead to Heinen. And Heinen in, shoots. Hit the goalpost. That looked like it went in. And certainly Heinen thought it was. Clifton with the centering pass knocked away by Riley, and Kapanen has it back along with Marleau. Riley jumping in as well. In comes Patrick Marleau. Marleau in, stopped in tight by Halak. Patrick Marleau in his 1600th NHL game almost scored there on the breakaway. Now icing called against the Bruins. Now Hyman in the corner with it, centers it for Tavares, and reaching out to kick that away with the right pad is Halak. Pastrnak with a trailer Marchand, that's skipped away. Now Marner counterattacks quickly, along with Hyman and Tavares. Marner with a trailer, Riley plays it back across. Hyman, a hard shot, and Halak makes the stop.
From the middle out and open up. Riley's pass is on the tape, but it gives Halak enough room to read it. He makes a nice push and squares up to stop Zach Hyman's one-timer.
Grzelcyk around, knocked down by Kapanen. Kapanen shoots, tipped just wide by Marleau. Stood ahead for Heinen. To Clifton. Up ahead for DeBrusk's got some room. Jake DeBrusk in, shoots, and a blocker save by Anderson. Works in, drops it back. Grzelcyk winds and fires. Anderson save, rebound, cleared by Tavares. And now Clifton shoots, that's blocked by Marner. Waits for the defense to join the rush. Morgan Riley walks it in, shoots, Halak save, rebound goes up Hyman and wide. Across to Krug. Back to Krejci, walks it and fires. A bullet shot goes wide. Pastrnak swoops at it. Couldn't reach it. Tavares feeds it ahead to Hyman. In comes Zach Hyman. Empty net. Hyman scores.
There's Pastrnak on the side. The first one hits traffic. The second one, look, Anderson's late getting there. Pasternak's stick just explodes on him. Finds Hyman in the middle of the net, in the middle of the ice rather. And Zach Hyman's got his 4th goal of the season.
Cave drops it back to Heinen. His pass across to Clifton, shoots it back in front. Cave with a chance, stopped by Anderson. 3 assists for Marner tonight. Now brought in, then back across, and missing a minute, Marchand. Krug moves in, that's poked away. Marchand a long shot. Anderson knocks that away. And the Toronto Maple Leafs win it by a final score of 4-2.
Well, that was an entertaining hockey game. There was lots to it. The Leafs get a goal from Leivo that turns out to be the game winner. The empty netter from Hyman, some fine stops from Anderson, and it's another win on the board.